Hey, what's up YouTubers, and welcome back to another Toddy Walnuts collection overview video. Today, by request, a couple of YouTubers have requested that I go over my Vinegar Syndrome collection. It's been about 6 months since I made a video showing off my Vinegar Syndrome titles. So it's time for an update. I did add quite a few titles since that last video. And I know some people like to use these videos as a guide to decide which purchases to make. So we're going to go through the top 3 shelves, and those consist of Blu-rays and DVDs, and then I have a couple of box sets. I have 4 box sets. I'll show those last, and I'll go through and show the contents of those. But kick back, relax. We're going to have a chill video here. I hope you guys enjoy it, and thanks for watching. Starting off at the top, shelf number 1, and these are in alphabetical order, and these all do have protective plastic sleeves on them. The first one is called Battle for the Lost Planet and Mutant War. Next one is called Berserker. I'll try not to spend too much time per title because I have a lot to show. If you guys have any questions or comments, you can always leave those below. Next one is called Beware My Brethren. Beyond the Door 3. Blood Beat. Blood Games. Pretty cool art on that one. And the movie was horrible. I had a hard time getting through that one. It took me several tries before I finally got all the way through. It was pretty bad. Next one's called Blood Hook. This was a pretty cool little slasher film called Bloody New Year. Another beautiful cover. Next one is Blue Vengeance. This one is really wacky. Bloodsuckers from Outer Space. This one's out of print. Going for a pretty penny. It's called Body Melt. A lot of these releases, once they sell out of the slipcover, they're really hard to find, and if you do find them, they're very expensive on eBay. This is called Blood Harvest, another movie that was pretty bad. Tiny Tim plays a killer clown in this movie. Blood Theater. Next one's called The Caller. If you guys are interested in these plastic protectors that I use, I will leave a link down below to a eBay seller who I've been dealing with for many years, and I have talked about him on my channel before. But if you're interested in these, just check that link down below. Next one is a Spanish horror film called Cemetery of Terror. Killer Kids movie called The Children. It's in there backwards. Fun little Christmas slasher, Christmas Evil. Another one that's in there backwards. One I have to check out still. It's called In the Cold of the Night. This one's called The Corruption of Chris Miller, slasher movie. And these next 5 are all the same movie, they're just different covers. It's a slasher movie starring a very young Brad Pitt called Cutting Class, and that's cover 1, cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, and cover 5. And people have asked me in the comments section before if I have all the movies inside each of these or if it's just the slipcover. And actually I only have the movie one time, and that's this one here. The movie is in this one. These are all just slipcovers, and I have an empty Blu-ray case inside of there to keep them, sturdy. So next one is called Dark Room, and a lot of these I have yet to watch. So if I skim through any of these and you guys really think I should watch them, leave a comment down below. This one's called The Dead Come Home. Deadly Daphne's Revenge. Deadly Games, Dial Code Santa Claus. Dear Dead Delilah, another awesome cover. Here is Demonoid. Demon Wind with that lenticular cover. Disconnected. Dolly Dearest. Dominique. Don't Go in the Woods. This was another Spanish title, and it's called Don't Panic. That's the English title. Double Exposure. Dr. Jekyll's Dungeon of Death. This was another one that was kind of hard to get through. It was a very dark movie, and I don't mean dark in the subject matter. I mean dark as in the filming technique. It was just very, very dark, hard to see sometimes. The 11th Commandment. Evil Town. And the last one on shelf 1 is called Evils of the Night. So that is shelf 1. And again, you guys can always chime in if there's a title I'm missing that you think I should grab, or if there's something here on my shelves that I haven't watched yet and you need me to bump that up on the queue, let me know. So let's continue to shelf 2. And on to shelf 2. I took a little break. Went and got a drink of lemonade, and I feel much better now. So movie number 1 on shelf 2 is Fade to Black, and I remember renting this as a kid, and I remember not liking it back then. I just didn't think the movie was that great, but I have since rewatched it since I bought this, and it grew on me over the years. I actually enjoyed watching this one. So, and this one had 2 covers. This is the second cover. Look at them side by side. And again, this one has the movie in it. This one just has a empty Amory case inside of it, just for display purposes. Next one is Grandmother's House, and this is one that I had on a bootleg DVD before Vinegar Syndrome even released this. Nobody even released a official DVD, and Vinegar Syndrome really did a great job with that Blu-ray. Next one is called Grave Robbers. And the next one is a Spanish film, also called Grave Robbers, no relation to the other Grave Robbers. This movie I had a lot of fun with. I thought it was very, very well done, called The Hearse. Haunted house type movie. Rowdy Roddy Piper and Hell Comes to Frogtown, another very fun sci-fi classic, I think. I really love that movie. Next one is called Hellmaster. Hell Riders. Here's one I watched not too long ago called Hollywood Horror House. And the movie itself was not great, but it had a lot of old retro Hollywood in the movie. I think this movie was made in the late 60s or early 70s. And you can see a lot of the scene, Hollywood scene from back at that time. It was pretty cool to see that. Next one's called The House of the Dead. One of the best covers, I think. It's beautiful. Clint Howard, The Ice Cream Man. Excellent. The Immortalizer. Incubus. Jack Frost, another lenticular. Killing Birds. I think this is also known as Zombie 5. The Killing Kind. Let My Puppets Come. I think this is more or less a adult-themed comedy. I have yet to check that out. But I think it's more or less like adult, vulgar humor. This one's called Liquid Sky. Lucifer's Women. I love the color scheme on that. I think that looks really, really good. Luther the Geek. Malabimba, kind of a nunsploitation film. Mausoleum, this was a good one. I had fun with this one. This is also kind of pricey. It went out of print and it's harder to get it now with the slipcover. Watched this one recently too, Memorial Valley Massacre. And this was a first time watch for me. I thought I had seen this before. When I popped it in, it didn't ring a bell, but I thought I had fun with it. It was pretty good. It was kind of ridiculous in a good way. Kind of fun. Really cheesy. Mountaintop Motel Massacre. It's pretty good. It's decent. Middle of the road. Necromancer. It's a recent buy for me. I have yet to see that one. Night Beast. A very low budget 80s. It's a very fun film. I enjoy this one. Creature in a Rubber Suit movie. Nightmare Sisters. Night Owl. Night Train to Terror. I enjoyed this one as well. I thought it was pretty good. Olivia. Still have yet to watch that one. Ed Wood's Orgy of the Dead. Still have yet to watch this one. Pandemonium. Pretty cool cover. There's a lot going on. You got different scenes of the movie. It shows the killer. I think that looks really good. Party Line. Everybody knows by now that Vinegar Syndrome is the top dog in the game when it comes to slipcovers. Not only are they very sturdy and thick, but all of the themes for them are spot on. They're really good. It was The Passing. We have Penitentiary One. These are fun films too. Boxers in Jail. And Penitentiary 2. You can see a familiar face right there. That is indeed Mr. T. This one's Pets. Women behind bars type sexploitation film. Pigs. Killer flesh-eating pigs. Play Dead. Killer Dog. Psychic Killer. Awesome cover. And Psycho Cop returns. Very glossy slipcover. So that is the end of shelf 2. We have one more shelf to go. And then I have 4 box sets I'll show you guys. I'll take the box sets on my bed and we'll go through them one by one. All right, shelf number 3. Punk Vacation. This is another crazy movie right here. I really had a lot of fun with this, Raw Force. This has so much going on and it's ridiculous, but again, it's ridiculous in a good way. Very fun movie. Red Mob. I believe this is a Russian movie. Russian action. Rest in Pieces. Satan's Slave. Secta Siniestra. Another possession film. Severed Arm. I watched this not too long ago. It was pretty ridiculous. Again, it was fun. It's very, very low budget. And it's a revenge killer movie. But I liked it. Silent Madness. I just watched this one recently, within the last week. And I thought it was okay. I heard a lot of people didn't like this movie, but I thought it was okay. I happen to like the insane asylum movies where a patient escapes, or in this case, a patient was accidentally released and he goes on a killing spree. I had a lot of fun with that. Plus that cover is pretty fantastic. Slaughterhouse. The rest of it's back there, it just didn't come out. Splatter University. Spellcaster. Spookies. The Suckling. Sudden Fury. I thought this was a good one. I thought it was surprisingly good. I went into it when I first started watching it. I didn't expect much, but it surprised me. It was pretty good. Tammy and the T-Rex with that lenticular cover. It doesn't change the image. It just shows the depth of the 3D. And it's not really picking it up on my phone here, but Terror. This one here I had a lot of fun with. I thought this was very good. There's nothing out there. Kids get picked off one by one by a mysterious killer. It's very low budget, but it was well done. Joe Spinell in The Undertaker. Another gimmicky slipcover. It opens up and Joe Spinell's in the back on the Amory case, but it looks like there's a hollow opening here for the casket. Uninvited. Still have yet to watch that one. It looks like it'd be a good one. Look at that cat's jaws. There's a cat inside the cat's mouth. It looks like a demon cat or something, because it looks like there's another eyeball right there, and then there's like some kind of a mouth. I have to tune in to watch it, I guess. This one I was pretty disappointed in. It's called Unmasked Part 25. It's a British spoof horror film, and in this film they make fun of Friday the 13th throughout the whole movie. Here's The Vineyard. Wacko. This is one that's on my list to watch soon. Whodunit. From what I hear, it's a pretty good movie. 7 People Are Dead and You're Next. Here's Kevin Tenney's Witch Trap. Good movie. Here is Extro 3. I do enjoy sci-fi horror films. Zombie Island Massacre. And from what I hear, there's no zombies in this movie. It's a very low budget movie. Haven't watched it yet. And so those were all of these slipcovers. This next little stack here were never issued with slipcovers. But Vinegar Syndrome has been releasing some of these older titles. They've been releasing slipcovers for them. So hopefully eventually all these will have slips. This first one is a twin billing of Blood Mania and Point of Terror. This is a twin billing of the Candy Tangerine Man and Lady Coco. Paul Naschy in Count Dracula's Great Love. Here's an extra of Christmas Evil. I have a double of that. This one doesn't have a slip. Here's a twin billing of Crypt of the Living Dead and House of the Living Dead. Here's Death Machines. Death Row Game Show, fun watch, I enjoy that. Disco Godfather, starring Rudy Ray Moore, Mr. Dolomite. Here's Dolomite, starring Rudy Ray Moore. Frightmare. Graduation Day, I enjoyed this movie, it's a good slasher. Hellbent. The Lost Films of Herschel Gordon Lewis. And that comes with Ecstasies of Women from 1969. Linda and Abilene, 1969. Black Love, 1971. And they all have 2K restorations. Hobgoblins. Horror House on Highway 5. Rudy Ray Moore is the Human Tornado. Very fun movies. Twin billing, the Jekyll and Hyde Portfolio, and A Clockwork Blue. Here's Madman. Massage Parlor Murders, I really like this one. It's a 70s slasher, takes place in Old New York. Very fun watch. I recommend it. Murder Weapon and Deadly Embrace. Linnea Quigley, twin billing. Here's Rudy Ray Moore and Petey Wheatstraw. The Bees. Runaway Nightmare. Two more. We have Nightmare Weekend. And a twin billing of Prime Evil and The Lurkers. So I'm going to stop it here, and we're going to go through these box sets that I have. So don't go away. So joining me again today are my two besties. I got Hannah here, the silver dog. She's a Weimaraner. She's 6 years old. And then I have Heidi. She's a Vizsla. It's a Hungarian pointer. These are both pointers. And Heidi is 3, in case you guys were wondering. But the first box set here is the Cursed Collection of the Amityville movies, and it comes in this beautiful box. And I already took the movies out there just to save a little time. But this is a really cool box. So in this set you get Amityville, The Evil Escapes, Amityville 1992, It's About Time, Amityville, A New Generation, and Amityville Dollhouse. And for those of you who keep score at home, this is spine number VS-298. And I'll just kind of show the additions really quick. These aren't in order. So that was the first one. The next box set here is the Beastmaster Box Set. Comes in a black case. I think this is a 4K and also a standard Blu-ray release. And it comes with a really nice slipcover, as they always do. It comes with a booklet. It's actually a book, not quite a booklet. And then it comes in this beautiful box. I'm sure most of you own this already, and if you haven't picked it up, do so, but I'm sure you've seen other unboxings of this. So that is Beastmaster. So we'll move on to the next one. This box set is called Forgotten Gialli Volume 1. Another nice, very sturdy box. Beautiful graphics and imagery here on the box. You get trauma. Police are blundering in the dark, and the killer is one of 13. And this is spine number VS-314. And this is what the movies look like. The killer is one of 13. Police are blundering in the dark. Trauma. And that is that for that box set. And the fourth and last box set and the last piece to this collection that is ever growing. I actually have, I think, 4 or 5 titles en route to my house right now. So it's going to keep growing. I probably won't do another overview collection for like another year now. So, but you will see them and pick up videos as I add to my collection. This is Forgotten Gialli Volume 2, another beautiful box set. And if you guys made it this far, leave in the comments section #boss, just to let me know. It's kind of a wink and a nod to me to let me know that you did make it this far through the video. In Forgotten Gialli Volume 2, you get Girl in Room 2A, My Dear Killer, and the French Sex Murders. And this is spine number VS-339. And here are the movies: My Dear Killer, the French Sex Murders, and Girl in Room 2A. And before I wrap this up, I have 2 slipcovers that I have doubles of that I'm willing to part with for a trade. If you have anything that you'd like to trade, leave a comment down below. If you'd rather keep it private, you can email me. I'll leave my email down below, or you can reach out to me. Just so you guys know too, I got rid of my Facebook account. I deleted my account, but you can still reach me on Facebook Messenger. But my Facebook days are done. I'm all done with that. So you can either reach me here in the comments section, I'll leave my email down below, or you can reach me on Facebook Messenger, Todd E. Walnuts. But these are doubles. I have doubles of these. And I'm looking for a trade. So if you're interested, let me know. Thank you for watching. Take care. If you feel like sharing this with one of your friends, maybe they'd like to get into the world of Vinegar Syndrome and see what's out there, what's available to them. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, thank you for checking it out. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing. It's free. All right, for Miss Hannah and Miss Heidi, we are going to go chill and watch a movie. Thank you for watching. Take care.